Well, we are 4 days away from our next Legacy Wealth retreat. And I was sitting here thinking about all of the planning that goes into it and how the team just really comes together. And let me just give folks a few minutes to come on because I really want to share this with you. Is that come on in, come on in. Let me see who have I got watching, who's on with me today. But I really wanted to share this with you because it's something that I've learned. Well, I won't say I've learned. Let's just say I have been learning, and perhaps this will be helpful to you too. Is that we do a lot of planning for our events. And by the way, let me just say who I am. I'm Deborah Owens. I'm founder and CEO of Wealthy You, where we help Black women build their first investment portfolios to seven figures and beyond. And just to give you a little backstory about why I'm sharing this is every quarter, typically every quarter, we have an all-day event. And that event is really planned around the needs of the members in our programs in Wealthy You, and we really listen to see what challenges and obstacles they're having because in Wealthy You we have a curriculum that the women follow. We have training, but the truth is that everyone starts at a different place and everyone has different needs. And what we try to do is really listen to what the needs are just outside of the content that we're teaching, because typically we're teaching about how to build wealth, how to invest, how to analyze and optimize what you already have. But invariably, there are specific challenges. There are challenges around maybe you've been in a certain um, role and you're trying to figure out how to get out of it. What we do know is that the marketplace is always changing, and so people have to adapt. And not only has COVID changed the game, but technology has changed the game. And so what's required is that people get more more savvy around using technology, around using platforms that I'm streaming on right now on LinkedIn, around understanding how algorithms impact whether or not their profile is seen, showing up in the workplace with the right manner, knowing how to network and outside of your circle. We try to convey approach wealth from a holistic manner. So back to the point I wanted to make to all of you that may be very helpful is invariably every like a week out, I start getting really, really nervous that, oh, we don't have enough people coming, or, our marketing isn't working, or why don't people want to attend this event? And yeah, I'll be talking to my husband, well, maybe we should do this and maybe we should do that. And it occurred to me that if I were to reflect on every one of our events, that each one has been different. The women who have shown up have been different. But you know what? The people that were supposed to be in that room were there. And when I look back and I have conversations with many of our existing members, many of them will say things like, "Oh, I was at the master class, and that really changed my life, and that's why I joined Wealthy." And so I say all of this is that plan and plan and make your plans, but be willing to let it take its own shape. Because what I know to be true is that the right people are going to show up. The people that needed to be in that room is going to show up, and and you can't control everything. And so that's really my message to all of you while we're in the midst of planning for our next masterclass. And by the way, if you want to learn more about it, we'll make sure we place the link here. But this really isn't about promoting the masterclass as much as it is of just understanding, and somebody needs to hear this today, just understanding that you can do everything, you can plan, but sometimes you got to just trust and know that things will work out the way that they were supposed to. That's all I want you to say, because it's not until you reflect and look back at maybe things that you thought you didn't do quite well, or that you could have could have done better, and then you know 6 months later, year later, you see people who were impacted by that effort. That's all that counts. And so I just want to end by saying, make the effort, make the effort, make the effort. And if you make the effort, it'll work out just the way it was supposed to. So just wanted to jump in and share that thought with you. I'm Deborah Owens, founder and CEO of Wealthy You, where we help Black women build their first investment portfolios to seven figures and beyond.